I have an easy 6 reasons why I love living in downtown Omaha. I'm going to share with you the reasons why our downtown corridor is just humming and the city of Omaha is investing in its downtown. I am Linda Love. I'm a realtor with Nebraska Realty, and I'm going to share with you all the reasons why I love to work, live, and play in urban Omaha. Advantage number one is distance to food, restaurants and bars, of course. I have a few minutes walk, less than 10 minutes, and according to Google Maps, less than zero point 0.4 miles from my home to get to the Old Market area. The Old Market area is a few blocks square of an area in a historic area in Omaha that has personality plus, and it is filled with great food, interesting people, unique shopping, and I have access to a minimum of 10 restaurants, way more than that, I think, and that should be more than enough to get me through the week. Access to food, foodies, come join me in downtown Omaha. The second major advantage is distance to live entertainment. After a couple years with the pandemic, I'm sure you will join me in saying I am all stocked up on my Netflix consumption. I want to see some live entertainment. I want to see live people, even if I'm just people watching. I could see street performers all the time if I just want to walk through the streets at the Old Market. But if I want something definitely different, a concert or something larger venue, I can go to the CHI Auditorium. I can go to the Holland Performing Arts Center. I can go to the Orpheum Theater. I can go to Charles Schwab Field where they have the College World Series. And of course, I can't wait for this summer when they have the new outdoor amphitheater, and we're going to listen to live concerts on the lawn at the new Riverfront Park. All these are within steps of my front door. The farthest one is being 0.8 miles away, or about a 15-minute walk maximum. And guess what? I am never looking for parking when we have a major event coming to town. And that includes Berkshire Week. Just a few couple steps, and I am there. Advantage number 3 is distance to walking trails. I know that's not what you thought I was going to say. When you construct that idea of urban living, you aren't thinking about walking trails. You're thinking about concrete jungle, buildings, gray, a whole lot of gray. But Nebraska has really, in downtown, invested in access to both kinds of living, a very healthy living lifestyle and our urban core. We've blended them. So downtown is a great place to walk with friends in general. We have some public art to see along the way. But if you want a little more space, it's especially nice to walk along Omaha's riverfront trails. And I can be at the foot of Bob Carey's pedestrian bridge, which straddles Nebraska and Iowa, crosses the Missouri River into Iowa. I could be there from my front door in about 15 minutes walk, less than a mile for sure, 0.8 miles. And I am so fortunate we have great walking trails along the Missouri River on the Nebraska side, and we have a whole nother set on the Iowa side. So bonus, if you live in downtown Omaha, Nebraska, you have access to both. Advantage number 4 is easy access to some of Omaha's star attractions. I confess I love our star attractions. I'm going to tell you about them in a minute, but I also really like walking at some of our star attractions. So if you're a walker, it is a great place to spend some time. The first one is, no surprise, our nationally known Henry Dorley Zoo. The zoo is only 2.5 miles from my front door. That's an easy walk for me, but I have to confess, I almost always drive to the zoo because I plan on doing a ton of walking while I'm at the zoo. There is so much to see at our zoo. It is almost impossible to see our entire zoo in one visit. So you could go there, all day, Monday through Friday, and see something different. And so I plan on seeing as much as I can, walking while I'm there, and then I usually drive home that 2.5 miles. My other favorite thing to do when I'm at the zoo or visiting the zoo is to pack a picnic dinner and head to the zoo late in the day, like 4 p.m. or after. Now, no one is admitted in the zoo after 5 p.m., but the zoo doesn't officially close until 6 p.m. So if you time it right, the zoo is definitely lowering in its capacity. People are finding their way out of the zoo, and you are coming into the zoo, and so you have a nice quieter hour to enjoy evening feeding time with the animals, and you can enjoy a picnic dinner with somebody that you care about. It is the best time to be at the zoo. I also love the Lawrence Gardens, also 2.5 miles from my front door, and it is another multi-sensory experience, and depending on what season you attend, you can find all kinds of wonder there. They have paved places to walk. It has definitely got varying terrain and is 100% safe and beautiful. So season passes are available to both venues. They make great, great, great holiday gifts for families or your friends. And in my case, I just give it to myself. I'm going to treat myself. Advantage number 5 is the experience of my guests. And some of the experience of my guests involves parking. And in my case, I have free, ample front door parking for my guests. They just pull up in front of my condo building and they park for free. And I myself have ample private heated parking for me. Parking is never an issue in my urban pedestrian lifestyle in Omaha. And as a bonus, I don't need to own a 4-bedroom house for my potential off and on guests. In under a block, I have fabulous hotels that afford my guests a little bit of space when they're coming to visit with me. And that's less money that I'm paying for in my monthly mortgage. So my guests experience all the advantages that I have as an urban dweller in Omaha, Nebraska, too. Our 6th advantage is access to convenient lifestyle services that we all need when we're going about everyday life. I have to admit there is no mega grocery store in the downtown area, which is absolutely fine by me. I actually prefer it that way. But I have a whole bunch of quick access alternatives all within a few blocks of my house, if ever I have an emergency need for a loaf of bread, which is pretty much never. But I have them available. Tons and tons of little pockets of convenience, pickup, grab and go areas all throughout the downtown area. But I do love Woolner's Grocer at Midtown, and its size makes it super quick and super easy to navigate, get in and get out. They have front door parking as well. It is spectacular. And then I have hair salons and nail salons and gyms and other lifestyle advantages all within walking distance within the downtown area. I don't have to fire up my car for a single solitary thing. It is great. If you want to watch more videos at 3 a.m., you're in the right spot. I've got some more queued up for you right here. And whether you're buying your first home or your 10th home or you're upsizing or you're downsizing and you're just trying to figure out what the right size is, I'll help you.